Yo, yo, what it do? What it do? What's poppin'? It's your boy Lavish Valentino. This is Lavish Valentino TV. Major salute. We here. We back at it with another blog. You already know. I greatly appreciate the support I've been getting. We're gonna get to the goal. 1K subscribers. We getting there. So if y'all new to the channel, y'all already know. Like I always say, any new viewers to the channel, you messing with the content, you like what you see, feel free right here to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more content. Let's not waste no more time and let's just jump right into it. Also, before I continue, attached to the video is going to be pretty much a link to the last blog that I did, so you can go check it out regarding this whole Sidney Starr situation. Now, I'm speaking on the Sidney Starr situation again because remember what I told you in my last blog, that we're going to get some more details coming. You know, the case is still fresh, so when the story first broke out, we didn't really have too much details. Now we have more details that's out, and let me tell you, like, things definitely took a dark turn as far as like this whole case is concerned. So you already know Sidney Starr charged with some really nasty, diabolical things. We're talking about sodomy, sexual assault. Sidney Starr has no bond. The judge did not give a bond at all, and Sidney Starr is facing a lot of time, facing pretty much life in prison, because I believe one of the charges carried like 25 to life. The sexual assault charge carries like 1 to 5 years, and it's pretty crazy, you know. So I'm glad this happened, that Sidney Starr didn't get no bond, because like I said, predators don't need to exist in society. Okay, that's my stance on that. I stand firm on that. Now let's talk about the details that just came out, and let me tell y'all, when I read the details and I'm looking at this, I'm just like, yo, this is some craziness right here. So the details are this. So what they're saying is that Sidney Starr was at this hotel where she got caught at, and there was 2 boys that was visiting the hotel, and I believe they was visiting the hotel. I believe that this was for some football thing, like they were staying at the hotel because they had like a little football game or event going on, and the kids was there at the hotel for that reason. So they saying that Sidney Starr saw these boys and was following them, and then ended up actually approaching them and was talking to them. They chopped it up for a little bit and actually invited one of the boys to the hotel room. Now the details of what they're saying is that they went up to the hotel room, they did what they did. They said the boy, in the process of it, was nervous and wasn't sure about what he was doing, and then afterwards Sidney Starr pretty much held the boy, grabbed him up, and tried to prevent the boy from leaving, and even offered to pay the boy to keep quiet and not say nothing about this. And then the boy pretty much ended up freaking out and leaving the hotel room, which led to the boy, I believe, going to his parents and then calling 911 and explaining what was going on, which led up to the arrest. And bro, like I said, this is craziness right here. Here's my thing, right? Sidney Starr cannot get out of this, because you couldn't tell that these was young boys. You mean to tell me that you didn't know these was young boys? Now, further details, right? They're saying, and this is a source from TMZ and others, that Sidney Starr actually admitted to the police that she did do these sexual acts with the boy. But Sidney is saying that the boy lied about his age and said the boy said that he was 18 years old. give me a moment, because it's just like you're processing all of this. And Sidney is guilty. There is no more alleged. Sidney definitely did this. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. Affidavit tells it all. We got a confession, apparently. And we got evidence. And I'm sure when the cops arrested her, I'm pretty sure they went through the phone, they seen what they needed to see. I don't believe for 1 second that Sidney Starr didn't know that this boy was young. I mean, come on now. You know that these boys was young. We're not stupid. You let your lust get the best of you, now you in this predicament. And like I said in my previous blog, I always felt like she wasn't really, excuse me. Yeah, my bad. I felt like Sidney, he wasn't a good person. Wasn't really feeling Sidney's personality, especially when it came to that whole Chingy thing. To lie on a man like that is just crazy to me. You know. And I said this, right? This isn't Sidney's first rodeo, because I stated in my last blog that she had sexual encounters with a drill rapper. And that drill rapper was a teenager when he dealt with him. And this is facts. I'm surprised nobody said nothing about that back then, but you know, it is what it is. And then you got folks out here that's actually trying to defend Sidney, and it's like, what is there to defend? Why are you going out your way trying to defend this predator? Why? Like I said, there is no more alleged. So what are we doing? Sidney knew that them boys was young. Sidney didn't care. Point blank, period. Just didn't care. And my thing is, you're telling the press that you didn't do nothing wrong, that you're innocent. So here's the number one question, right? If you didn't do nothing wrong, why are you trying to pay the boys not to say anything? Why are you trying to pay the boy, not to say anything? If you didn't do nothing wrong, why are you trying to pay the boy for his silence? That says a lot. That really says a lot. This is nasty. This is dark, and just pure madness, bro. Now that we know, keep his ass inside the jail. But, you know, inside jail, you know how inmates, and I'm talking about the inmates that's like standing tall and has morals and principles, I'm sure they know about these charges in Sidney Starr. So somehow, some way, they will get at Sidney. I'm telling you. Because this is nasty right here. You know, I pray for these boys. I pray for the families that they can get through this. And like I said, bro, start protecting your kids. Monitor what they're doing, especially their online activities. Be careful where you leave them, because like I said, there's predators lurking all over. This is craziness right here. But yo, I'm out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in again to the channel. Until next time, salute. Don't forget, like and subscribe, y'all. We out of here. Peace.